story that begins with, so I was driving through the Sahara on my way to Timbuktu. Like, it doesn't matter what happens next, you know what I mean? Like, you say that at like a dinner party, and everyone's gonna like stop talking right away. And you'll be like, oh no, I'm sorry, I should have waited till dessert, this is so rude. And then they're like, no, and they'll put down their cutlery, and they'll say, please, we must know now. You were driving through the Sahara on your way to Timbuktu? When? What? Yeah. So that all of a sudden, I'm on the phone with Katie, and I'm like, oh, Katie, what are you doing there? What? She's like, you called me. And I'm like, yeah, but I was sitting at my desk, and I found your number, and then I called, and you answered, it's so weird. And she says, it's not that weird, it's how phones work. You know, like my head is like a pop rocks, you know what I mean? It's like, I can't believe that I'm talking to her, and I say, Katie, guess what? I'm going to Africa. And she says, oh, guess what? I'm getting married. And I say, oh, you're getting married. And this whole conversation, okay, is happening inside my little cubicle. And right next to me, because like there is nowhere else but right next to me, you know, it's that small, is the guy who I'm training to replace me, you know? And he's a nice enough guy, all right? And like, but he has way too many questions, you know? He's got this little like notepad, he writes down everything I say, and I want to be like, dude, you're a temp, chillax. And when there's like a knock on the door, something happens in the middle of the night, there's this like dim hope / expectation that perhaps there's going to be a beautiful woman on the other side who wants to have sex with me. I don't know, like there's nothing in my life that's happened that should lead me to expect that. I don't know why, but like I'm fumbling around, I find my pants, and I can't find my shirt on, and I go around, and I get to the door, and I open it up, and even though it was exactly what I was hoping for, I am shocked to see that there was a beautiful woman standing there, dressed in nothing but a green silk negligee. And there's an alternate me in that universe, and he did say yes. And she came in and produced a bottle of wine. He said, oui, and then they drank it, and then they proceeded to copulate all over the room, every nook and cranny, until like the place is thick with droplets of sex. You can't see. It's so creamy in there. We're talking one tree in the entire desert, you know? Like, if only someone had said, oh, like, before he left on his trip, oh, one thing, drive carefully. You know, about halfway there's a tree, so just... Ooh, do I feel nauseous? And I'm thinking like, no, it's just because there's like 100 people on the train, and they're all having their own personal picnic, and like the fumes of the train are coming in through the door, and no, and then all of a sudden, I throw up. Not a lot, just a little bit. I'm able to catch it in my mouth, you know? But still, it's like, and then I just try as casually as I can to like, you know, let it stream out of my mouth. Like, you know, like I'm hoping no one's looking, even though I know they are, because I've made sure that they are, you know? And all of them must be like, what is this? Suddenly, this is like, what's going on? He doesn't seem concerned. And as it's coming out of my mouth, the train is slowing down. All of a sudden it stops, and we're broken down. Giggling, laughing, and pulling at my rope, and this one kid, he just like ran pell-mell around the entire hill. He was just like, I gotta run, you know? And then all of them, they want me to like sing along with the girls, and like I don't really know how to sing, so I'm clapping with them. And again, it's one of those moments, you know, like we're all laughing, I'm laughing, and I know that like we all appreciate this moment as ridiculous, you know? And the boys are like trying to hand me sticks, and they want me to get in the middle of the circle and dance. And I'm like, oh no, I can't dance. I don't know how to dance. But really, had I come all this way not to dance? This moment really exists is when the zookeeper threw his backside up against his chain link fence. And he's still got his pants on, okay? But he's slapping his butt, and he's calling to the teenage male baboons on the other side. One of whom responds by like jumping up under the fence, and then starts thrusting his pelvis against the man's backside, all while sporting a raging hard on. And the zookeeper keeps looking at us like, ha! Check out what I can get this guy to do. Like, it's really unclear, like, who the joke is on. Nick and I are laughing, and the baboon not laughing. And I'm ready for commitment, and I'm ready to not be alone anymore. I'm ready to like give something a chance. And yet I see her there, and she sees it in my eyes, you know? And I try to blame it on her haircut because she got it bad. I'm not kidding, this haircut was so bad. But it wasn't the haircut, and like, we both knew that. And she was saying to me, she's like, you know, love doesn't have to be this forever thing. Like, it could just be for right now, you know? She said, like, you're always worried and wondering, like, how's the story supposed to end? And like, oh, what's going to happen at the end? What is going to be revealed? And what's, you know, and like, and what about if there is no end? Like, what about if this is it? You know? And you're missing it.